Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to another day in Life with Sandy. Well, good afternoon. Today is Thursday, February 23rd, and we do have one birthday today. Today is Diane Eziel, E-Z-I-E-L. I feel a sneeze coming on. I guess it's going to pass. Anyway, Diane, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diane. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great, great birthday. It's also Don and Carla Johnson's anniversary. So Don and Carla, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary. That's my printer right there that's giving me all that problems. My candy, got that for my birthday a couple years ago. Anyway, I saved the box. There's that other box. Aaron's going to come on Saturday to connect it for me. So what have I been doing today? I didn't go for my walk because we still had lots and lots and lots of ice on the ground. They said the main roads were clear, but the side roads were really still kind of slippery. I did the thing, my opening from my back deck, so you could see the ice. It's kind of melted now, but I think I did I did. I filmed some of my birds. Not my birds. I think I just filmed the ice on the tree because it's so pretty. I know it's not, like it's pretty to see, but then that causes tree damage and that. We didn't get that much ice. Like, we never get as much as they predict in my particular area. I don't know if we're in a valley or what, but we never really get the really brunt of the bad weather that they ever say. My sister-in-law Barb lost her power yesterday about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I talked to her at noon, and they said that they weren't predicting that her power was going to be restored until Sunday. And she just texted me, and it's almost 5 o'clock, and she said that they just restored her power. I was just getting ready to see if she wanted to come here. She is handicapped, and she never leaves her house. She just never leaves her house, and so I don't know that she would have anyhow, but I would have offered for her to come here. It's about an hour away, so her and her partner would have had to come, but they wouldn't have come. Even if I invited them, they wouldn't have come, but I was going to, because, it's cold. It's warming up, because as you can see, the ice is melting, but there's puddles everywhere, so I didn't go for my walk. So instead, I did a load of laundry. Actually, I did 2 loads. No, I did 1 load of laundry, and then Jim and I worked on the puzzle. Oh, Diana, what were you thinking when you bought this puzzle for me? Oh my gosh, it is so, so, so hard to do. This is going to be our challenge. It'll probably take us all of March, probably. But here, let me show you how far we progressed. Well, here's our progress so far. I've been working on the trees, and Jim's been working on the sky. He's got the top of Washington's head going here now. This is a very hard puzzle, Diana. Not very far. We've been working on it for a couple days now. Jim's done the sky. He's pretty much worked on the sky. I worked on the bottom part with the trees. The whole end part, the middle. And then we tried to divide the pieces up in the middle to try to see if we can make it a little easier. No, that really didn't work either. We're going to get it done. Get her done, as they say, but it's going to be a little bit of an effort to get it done. Drinking out of my Michigan cup. I know when I showed you my hand the other day, it looked right in the camera. It did look perfectly right on the camera, but I should have done it that way because that's the way you see it the right way. But to me, that looked the right way. That is the right way, but no, this is the way you want to see it in the camera. But anyway, so we're going to have some nice weather for the next couple days. I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk again tomorrow because it's still kind of wet and slippery. It depends on what what the temperature goes down to tonight, because I do enjoy my walks, but I do enjoy staying upright. So I'm trying to concentrate on, and I have been doing some little exercises around in the house, and so I've been doing that. So I'm fine with that. It's not as much exertion as when I'm actually walking, but I'm getting something in each day. I tracked all my meals for what I'm going to eat today. I ended up with 29 points. I get 26 points for the day. I told you I'm trying to get into a pattern of eating healthy, and it's like I'm not worrying about the points. I'm just worrying about making smarter choices and my meals, my food choices that I'm making. I'm trying to cut back on my portion sizes, which is my main fault of my meals, is my portion sizes. So I am trying to divide it up into 3 meals, which is a little difficult for me. But today I did eat 3 meals. I had for breakfast, which I'll show you, but for breakfast I just had a banana, an orange, and 2 eggs, and a cup of tea. And then for lunch I had a ham and cheese sandwich and an onion roll, which was high in points. Between the cheese and the roll, that was like 10 points right there. But I could have had it a diet bread or something, or like a less point bread. But it really would have only been 1 point less, because if I would have used my Italian bread that I like, it's 5 points for 2 slices, whereas this onion roll was 6 points. So I thought, well, half for 1 point. So I did that. I did weigh out my measured and my cheese and my ham. Usually I just kind of eyeballed it, but this time I measured it out. And then I threw a tomato in there as a vegetable. And then for dinner, we're going to have some spaghetti, that I'm just making spaghetti for Jim and I for dinner. And then I'll probably have 1 slice. See, I don't need the bread, but bread is my downfall. But like I said, I'm not concentrating so much on losing weight during Lent, is getting into a pattern of eating healthy and making smarter food choices and trying to limit my portion sizes, because that's really my goal. Because I think I have to learn a little bit more discipline as far as how much I put on my plate. And so I think that with the discipline, and with the discipline's going to help me reach my goals and make me feel accomplished. So it's just I still have a blue dot because I haven't used my weeklies. I still have the what do you call it? I'm trying to think of the right way to put it. The satisfaction. I still have the satisfaction of eating the foods that I really like and enjoy, and I'm learning to limit them. I know the berries are like, not, everybody, they're healthy. They're full of the right vitamins and nutrients and minerals and all of that good stuff. But, I ate them a little bit too much. And I was getting into a boring eating pattern. So I am going to try to, my way of getting 3 meals in today was just having the eggs and the orange and the banana, which I would have normally considered that a snack. So I'm going to count it as a breakfast rather than a snack. And then just know that I'll reach my goal. I really will. I think that I'm not putting as much pressure on myself, and so I just think that the fact that I'm not putting so much pressure on myself to lose weight, just to eat healthy, it's really done a lot for my well-being. It really has. And I think the fact that during Lent I take an extra half hour during the day that I just sit quietly and pray and meditate and read some readings and things like that, that brings me a little bit closer to God, which really in the long run, anytime I've really had any major success in my weight loss is through prayer. It really has. It's just, I know that probably seems cliche to some people, but anytime I find myself in any kind of a stressful situation, or anytime I think I want some guidance, I turn to prayer. And I'm not ashamed to say that, because I really am a strong believer in prayer, and I really do believe that your prayers are answered. And I'm praying really hard that I can get my mindset back, and just become closer to God and closer to myself, knowing the right choices in my life, and just enjoying things. So it's been a pretty good day. I got to talk I didn't talk to Jimmy. I talked to Jimmy last night, but I talked to Danny and Christy today. Always nice when I get to talk. And I actually texted back and forth. You don't talk to your grandchildren. You text with your grandchildren. So I was texting back and forth with Sophia this afternoon. She didn't have school today because of the weather. And so I just, I'm feeling very optimistic. And I know we've all heard this before. We've heard this, Sandy. We heard it the first week of January. We heard it the first week of February. But you know what? I think this is the first week of Lent. We'll see how I feel the second week of Lent. But I don't foresee a problem. I really don't. I don't understand why I can't use the same mindset the rest of the year. I'm very devoted during Lent. I really, truly am. I make a commitment and I make a plan and I stick to it. But for some reason, I don't think I have to do that once once Easter comes along. So I'm going to pray really hard that I can continue on this journey afterwards. So anyway, I guess that's about it for now. I really didn't have a lot to talk about today. Just going to enjoy my tea before it gets too cold and go work on the puzzle a little bit more. But does it matter to anybody that I'm leaving my tracker at the end? I know I'm not showing the points in the book. The reason I'm not showing the points in the book is because I just want to concentrate on making different food choices and learning at the end of the day. But this is not so much the end of the day. I just tracked it because I was going to put my dinner in. But usually I track for the day, like just before dinner. So I don't know if it's helping or hurting me or what. And if it's even a bother, I mean, it's not a bother for me to include it, but if you'd rather I didn't put it in there, I don't have a problem not putting it in there. But I don't have a problem putting it in either. So either way, but that's going to do it. So I will talk to you guys. Well, you'll see my food, and then I'll come back and talk to you and say goodnight. Talk to you later. And I'm going to have a very light breakfast. Today is Thursday, February 23rd. My quote is, don't focus on what will happen in a month or two. Concentrate on the day in front of you. For breakfast, I'm going to have a couple eggs, orange, banana, tea, and that'll do it. Okay, it's going to have lunch now. Going to have a sandwich, a ham and cheese on an onion roll, some pretzels, a tomato, and some iced tea. There's my lunch. And this is why I didn't walk today. See the ice, well, it's just starting to melt now, but it's still pretty icy out there, but the trees are looking so pretty. I like when the ice is on the tree. Although I don't like the damage it does when the ice is on the tree. For dinner, we're going to have some rigatoni and a slice of garlic toast. So rigatoni with the meat sauce, an iced tea, and garlic bread. Here's my dinner. Check out my tracker at the end to see how many points I used. Well, I definitely won't be walking tomorrow because now they're talking about it's going down into the teens tonight. So they said all the water on the ground is going to refreeze. And they're hoping the salt trucks will be out. So I'll have to figure out another alternative method of exercising tomorrow too. But that's going to do it for tonight. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.